What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Super stoked right now. It is Friday, June 17th, I believe, which out here in Utah is opening day for Deer Valley Bike Park. I have been patiently waiting and I'm super excited. I bought my ticket like when I realized that it was available, which I don't even remember how long ago that was. And I've been patiently waiting to head out and check it out. So ever since I've been biking, I've never actually been to a bike park, but I've just always heard good things. And like obviously they have tons of different lines for people who, beginner to intermediate. I've been riding a lot of intermediate lines out here just in the valley of Salt Lake City, but I'm just not sure how they translate to bike parks. But either way, they've got some green lines. So anyways, we're heading there right now from my house. It's about a 40-minute drive, which is freaking fantastic. Obviously wish I was closer, but what can you do? So let's get to it. So here's just a quick walkthrough before we get to Deer Valley. They get loaded up on my feet and nope. Yo, what is up? Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's the next day after I rode because I was a dingus and I was just super freaking tired from riding, and realized that after I don't even know how much time I was talking because I thought I hit the record button and I didn't actually hit the record button after packed up and got ready to head home. And then by that, I was literally just so tired that I just turned on some music and was like, I should drive home because I've got like an hour-long drive ahead of me, and I was beat up. But, oh my gosh, dude. Woo! The bike park was so sick. As someone who's literally never been to a bike park, I'm not saying that for clicks or anything, I'm literally being 100% honest. Never been to a bike park in any of the states that I've lived. And I've never been to anything like that. That was sick. Oh my god. I've been treated too much at this point. Now I don't really want to do anything other than go back to the bike park, which, not the end of the world, but with gas prices and cost of a season pass or whatnot, I probably won't go as much as I would like to, maybe this year, but we'll see how things go just with the economy and whatnot. But man, I just wanted to freaking get back to it and make sure to end the video on a good note, kind of explain how it was for my first day. Oh my, I really can't put words to it other than I was absolutely beat up. My body was destroyed. I was out there for about 6.5 to almost 7 hours of riding. right? Yeah, because I got there right at 10. No, I didn't start riding until 11, and then I left at 4:30. So what is that? That's 5.5 hours. So a little off there, but yeah, 5.5 hours of in essence straight riding. Like I would literally get on the chairlift, I would get up to the top. I found a group of people there. They were super nice, and I was super happy. I like told them, I was like, hey, this is my first time ever here, ever at a bike park, and they're like, oh, hey, like we love this bike park. We come down from Idaho and ride this bike park. And then like this guy was with his wife, and she's like, this is her first time here. So like I'd be more than happy to take you down. She's like a beginner to intermediate rider, and I was like, cool. Like I don't really know where I fit up in this category of riding. I feel like I'm an intermediate, but I also feel like I'm probably a beginner. Long story short, they allowed me to ride with them literally for that entire 5.5 hours. So again, we got on the chairlift, rode to the top, got off. The guy that the husband that I was meeting up with, he was just like, yeah, I already know which runs we're going to go to. So we instantly just got off and got on the bikes and went riding. So it went down the hills, and I mean, those runs, oh my gosh. I wasn't sure too, like, cause I was like, I wonder, because like the ride up there, obviously chairlifts aren't super fast. So I was like, okay, you spend a decent chunk of time riding up there, which is nice. You get to take a breather. But then I was like, man, are you just gonna like blow through these runs and like you're spending more time on the chairlift? But like, wow. I don't know how it is for other bike parks, and I hope to experience more so I can give you more context on it. But it's nice to know that when I got up there, like I could ride around, and there was tons of trails, and I didn't feel like the best way I could make it feel like is one of the things I hate is like going to an amusement park and waiting at like Disneyland for like 2 hours for a fucking in the line, excuse my language. And then you get on the ride, and it's only a couple minutes, if that, and then you're done. Like, I obviously the moment is super enjoyable and everything, but like you just wasted 2 hours in line for a couple minutes of enjoyment, and I was fearful of that. Granted, I didn't like buy a season pass or anything, so only paying for that 1 day's ticket, I would have been okay because it was my first time in my experience. So yeah, but ultimately I was super satisfied with the amount of runs that there are available and how long the runs were, which made it so that it was just so much more enjoyable. Some of the other things that I really liked was that the people out there are super nice. So I'm a snowboarder, what I do in the winter time, and I just feel like even since I was younger and throughout the time, like maybe it's gotten a little bit better, but there's always just been like some sort of animosity or just, I don't even know what it is, towards snowboarders, especially from skiers, especially in places like Montana and Park City, where like these are some of the best places in the world for snow and skiing, and like that's what they prominently do up there. So when you go up there with a snowboard, you're definitely outnumbered, and I definitely feel like they like look down at you. And so with that, I feel like every time I go on a chairlift, the majority of people on chairlifts do not want to talk to you, or they can be friendly, but they're not as friendly. Dude, at the bike park, we're all there doing the same thing that we all love, so I'm sure that helps. Like, there's not like this, ski or snowboard thing. Like, we're really all there on mountain bikes. But like, everybody in line was so chill. Like, I was like, hey, this is my first time here. Like, I'm sorry if I'm, doing anything weird, like loading up the bike onto the rack. That was the first time. I was like, hey, I don't mean to like interrupt. I was just like, I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly, and I wasn't taking anybody else's time. Like, obviously there's a dedicated amount of time to like put your bike on there and everything, but everyone was super chill. Always, they were giving tips. Freaking people were offering food while we were in the line at the chairlift, and like sharing some water that they had in their backpacks because other people didn't have. Like, literally everyone was so cool, and that's one of the best things about it. It was just the experience that I was like such a brand new person. I don't necessarily like being the newest person to an area. Just being a newbie, not knowing anything. And everyone that I had talked to and interacted with was more than happy to, oh man, congratulations on making it out here. Oh, I love your bike. How are you liking it so far? You should definitely hit this one. You haven't already. It was just awesome. Now, I will say, I don't want to take up too much time in this video for this ending part, but I am going to make more parts off of this video for the first day, kind of just going into things like that I learned, and then I want to kind of make a video kind of going forward about what people should be aware of, like what kind of gear I wore, and just, yeah, overall, you know, how to be better prepared, because as I mentioned earlier, holy crap, I was beat up, and so that's just something that I've got to work on for myself. It's just get more in shape. So yeah, awesome. Well, I really enjoyed it up there. I could say it a million times over. It's probably one of the best experiences, and probably going to be a memory that lives on with me for a long time. So I hope that I can make more of them with you guys and my family, and we'll see where things take us. So that being said, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and we'll catch you later.